本人嚟㗎嚇！我俾錢你買啲咁嘅嘢，你將嘢擠入我貨倉又睇試下。你同 Arthur 講啊，除非搞掂晒，我針我都唔俾。You tell Arthur phone not born next week. Go 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 go!
Turn your back on personal security and you tamper with the great boss Mem Sub, Mother Nature herself. It's unnatural.
Yeah, but Arthur...
Do you know a house is burgled every 9 seconds?
Well, I'm glad I don't live there, then.
Imran, an Englishman's bricks and mortar is his castle, even if he do hail from Pune. I am offering you the best moat and drawbridge 20th century man can come up with. You remember that when your entire stock goes absent without leave.
Look, I appreciate your concern, Arthur. Only I don't need security.
Think of the peace of mind. And it's priceless. And here I am practically giving it away. A user-friendly, intruder-hostile, daily security system.
Arthur, I'm okay on security. Meet Sid. As in, vicious.
Oh, come on, Lenny. You know Arthur's rules. No cash, no gear.
Fair enough. Marty, give him a hand, will you?
Blimey, what were you in previous life? He throw baggage handler?
No, Imran. Far be it from me to cast aspersions on young Sid's crime prevention skills. But I mean, 4 feet in a mouthful of froth, it might frighten the postman, but not your committed blagger. I mean, Bowler Knob will win a lot, he'd be out of the frame.
Looks like you made a friend there, Arthur.
No, your lovable canine will never replace hands-on digital wizardry from the land of the rising sun, Imran, I'm telling you.
Well, it's not me you've got to convince. Excuse me, Arthur.
Yeah, don't leave me, Imran. Down, boy. Sit down, boy. Oh! Oh!
I hope you haven't forgotten what day it is, Arthur. Only asked me to remind you.
I've had a torrid morning, Dave. Don't go on.
Well, we don't want a repetition of last year, do we?
Look, one minor discrepancy on an otherwise unblemished record.
Come to think of it, you forgot the year before and all.
Dave, when you're up to here grappling for a crust in a crowded marketplace, the occasional red letter day is likely to slide under the radar.
Well, if this one slides under the radar, don't blame me.
Dave, satisfied? Ray's picking up the penguin from the cleaners and the knife and forks book for later.
Surprised, do I, Arthur? Yeah, but her indoors still thinks you're going for the hat-trick. Nice one, Arthur.
Dave, women are funny about birthdays. You're allowed to forget 2 on the trot, but you forget 3, they get twitchy. Seem to think you stopped caring about them or something.
What show are you going to?
Show? What you see here are highly sought-after ringside seats for tonight's boxing.
Yeah, it's nice to know that romance still thrives, Arthur.
Yeah. That's £3.20 you owe me.
Make it around £5. Well?
Yeah, can't complain.
Well, did you deliver the goods?
Yes.
And?
No, they wouldn't pay.
What?
What do you expect? They want the damn things installed, not just delivered. What do you think they're going to belt the intruders over the head with the alarm casings as they break in?
Well, why can't you plug them in for them?
Mate, you're joking. I'm executive material. Now, what you need here is the sparks.
Electrician, Arthur.
What can I get you? Nah. Right, well, you go and saturate your arteries with cholesterol in. Your prerogative, I'm sure.
Ron.
Arthur.
How are you? What is it, 5 years now?
3, Arthur, with good behaviour. What'll they be?
2 coffees, I think.
No coffees, Arthur. A killer is coffee.
Well, 2 teas then. Oh, this is my nephew, Ray.
Well, then.
All right. Ron, I hope you don't mind my saying this, but your silver-tongued salesman spiel leaves a little to be desired. Far be it from me to teach you your job, but the customer is always right. even when he's wrong.
Cheers.
Mind you, in this particular case, I think he might have a point. A little milk and sugar wouldn't come on this.
Poison's milk and sugar, Arthur. That is a pure chamomile infusion you've got there. He come to me when I was doing my last shovel. I said, Ron, why are you spending your ensuing years at Her Majesty's pleasure?
You keep getting nicked.
Inferior, hereditary diet, Arthur. No, it was time to start treating my body as a temple for a change, as opposed to a bus depot. No, I saw the light. I unearthed my nirvana, alternative catering.
The alternative being a proper nosebag next door. Ron, dead meat and chips. That's the preference of the Great British Palate. Not free-range yoghurt with a sprinkling of trill. You are burying yourself deeper and deeper in the financial mire with this dream. What you need, Ron, is an earner. Now, it so happens I have a position in my organisation for just such a man as you. One who knows, so to speak, the ins and outs of the burglary trade.
You've got the wrong man, Arthur. I'm going straight
No, Ron, you misunderstand. What I am offering you is the chance to use your expertise for the benefit of the great British public at large. I mean, a man who can unravel the intricacies of the most sophisticated security system in what?
45 seconds.
Precisely. Such a man, wiring him up would be a doddle. All you got to do is think backwards.
Look, Arthur, I don't want to wet blanket this or anything, but no disrespect to Ron, he has got a reputable Paul McCartney to give his right arm for. I mean, is this wise?
I'm surprised at you, Ray, I really am. You are looking at a decaffeinated tea leaf. Where is your faith? Ron, didn't I give you a fiver?
Oh, you're right, Arthur. I mean, some of the Mickey Mouse wiring I've seen in my time, more of a fire hazard than a deterrent. I've got to be able to do better than that.
Of course you have, Ron. It's the old poacher turned gamekeeper, prat to catch a mackerel principle, isn't it? I think you'll be really impressed, Ron, at the quality and range of hardware that daily security can offer a beleaguered public. You really will. Hang on a minute.
It's all right. I'll get it.
What you done?
Oh, I'm sorry, Arthur. I'm going to lock it up again while you get the keys.
Oh, be serious, Ron. I've got 30 grand's worth of state-of-the-art security equipment in here. How's it going to look to my clientele if I have to phone them up and say, sorry, we're late with the delivery, it's all been nicked?
Well, I said I'm sorry, Arthur. I mean, this is not exactly Fort Knox, is it? Security-wise, wooden doors went out with white spats. Now, what you need here is a titanium aluminium roll-up. Not cheap, of course.
Well, peace of mind is priceless, Arthur.
Exactly how much money would I be looking at?
Oh, I don't know. 3.5, 4 grand.
3.5?
Trade, natch.
3.5 to 4 grand? Ron, I'm trying to put the robbers out of business, not subsidise their villas in Torremolinos. Now, you leave that one with me. Meanwhile, you have a little practice run. Well, as you so eloquently said, this place is a sieve. Now, Graham, listen, there's a perfectly reasonable explanation why that consignment of Garfield's will not stick to the side window. Global warming. Ron! Yeah, sorry, Graham, sorry. Yeah, global warming. It's playing havoc with the interior atmospherics of your average family motor, you see. No, I mean, a certain amount of moisture is a prerequisite of... Graham, you still there?
Stop, Arthur. Can I cut you off? Technical hiccup. I won't blind you with the science. Right. What's your favourite number? You know, date of birth, something you can remember easy.
9350. That's what her indoors squanders on the hairdressers every month. I'm hardly likely to forget that in a hurry.
9, 3, 5... Oh! It's all right, Arthur. It's supposed to do that. Now, just walk casually, normally toward the exit point. That's all right, Arthur, don't worry. Just needs a little minor surgery.
It's not the only one.
Right, let's go for one. Sweet. Drive it down.
Hey, what do you think, Arthur?
I knew you could do it, Ron. Once a craftsman, always a craftsman. Oh, that reminds me. Here's your itinerary for tomorrow. Start with Kowloon dry goods, about 8-ish. Then go on to Oh, is there a problem? I thought that would have been right up your street. All brown rice and seaweed.
Like, it's not that, Arthur. It's just that, well, I'm a bit brass-farthinged at the moment. I thought you might see your way clear to...
I'd love to, Ron. I'd love to. But you're staff now. Wages don't get paid till the end of the following fiscal week. Otherwise, you see, it would upset the delicate infrastructure of the PAYE system I have here. Now, there you go. You get an early night. You've earned it.
Here, Arthur, you still need me, only I've got to meet with the chaps.
No. You get off, Raymond.
Right.
Oh, hang on. There you go.
You sure?
Family.
Well, thanks, Arthur. I'll see you tomorrow.
Right. Hello, Dave. It's Arthur. Is Raymond there? Yeah, I know he's on a night out, but I thought he might have dived in for a digestive. Look, I'm at the lockup. If he shows his face, tell him to foot it over here pronto. Well, of course I've tried the flat. That's because I am a mite Pete, Dave. Look, just tell him. Those roll-ups he collected for me, while being the requisite 12 foot wide, are about 3 foot short in the drop department. I can't shut them, Dave. No, I'm stuck here minding the place with 30 grand's worth of security equipment open to all and sundry. I don't see what's ironic about that, Dave. Look, if you see him, just tell him.
Light and a Diet Coke. Don't any of you lot like a proper drink?
Not when we're on duty.
Tenner says you'll end up down the Indian on your Todd, same as usual.
You'll have some of that.
Inns. See public houses. IJKLMNOP. Oh, God.
Winchester Club? Oh, hello, Arthur. Well, he ain't showed up in the past 20 seconds. Yeah, I suppose you could say he's looking thirsty. Yeah, oh, mind you, he was suited and booted. Yeah, so he's probably going somewhere where they let in the big girls. Dishwashers, disinfectant, yeah, discos. 814.
Love machine. Gotta make way for the love machine. I may look pretty cool, but I gotta do.
Hello?
Make way for the love machine.
I can't hear you, love. What?
You know very well that I'm the talk of the town. Where that kind of talk gets around.
What?
Keeps ringing all day and night. But I must be doing something very right.
All right, gentlemen, settle down. And ladies. Thank you. Right. There's just a few things tonight I'd like to bring to your attention. I've received the latest printout from upstairs. Now, as predicted, it confirms that the station's arrest quota is down 12% on the national average. Now, this can either mean that we're reducing crime on our patch to a remarkable degree, or more likely, we're pulling in bugger all offenders and are consequently being entirely piss poor at it. Now, I don't have to remind you of the importance that upstairs are putting on Operation Big Pull. Right. Update. This week's top 3 in reverse order. Constable Mandelson, a shoplifter at Boots, and a couple of drunken disorderlies from the Crown. Well done. WPC Sarah Addison. That was a GBH merchant yesterday. And a good lead on that stolen car outfit. Well done. And this week's winner, the same as last week's, Constable Corman. He adds another 10 sheets to his previous 17. Excellent work, Corman.
Hello, Ken. Holding more litter bugs, is it? Or have we moved up to the big time, you know, joyriders and all that?
That's just the sort of attitude upstairs are trying to stamp out, Detective Sergeant.
Frustration. Oh, oh, what's his? Sunrise in the morning, all around. Wonder what happened to him. Probably went back to the valleys.
What time do you make it? I make it 1 minute past. Nearly 2, actually.
Let's give him the benefit of the doubt.
Time, gentlemen, please. Come on, Johnny. Hold it, 5 to 1.
Stop that, lads, for that. Quiet. Shush. Winchester Club? No, he ain't showed up yet, Arthur.
Beef prices soar to new high. Oh, it went up to 3 and a penny a pound. No one says nay to a pony. God, this is not happening.
Hello? Anybody home? Your name Daly?
Yeah.
You look like you could do with a drink. Dave said you might.
It's true, I grant you. Some of your more insensitive travellers find cabbies really boring. But, and mark this in red, I am not a party to such slanderous characterisations.
Yeah, well, I think I'd better be moving.
Yeah, I'll bet you had some famous people in the back of your cab, haven't you? Old Brucey, Mr. Barrymore, all white. And what's the other one, you know, the one's always saying, shut that window. Must be very interesting.
I reckon I would have pulled her, you know, if only you'd gone after her, mate.
She's out your league. I didn't fancy her mate anyhow.
Which one's this? The big one with the...
What do you think?
Don't move. Take anything. Anything you want, but don't shoot. Please don't shoot. You're under arrest.
Arrest? Oh, I never thought I'd be...
Easy.
Look what you made me go and do. That is our future sovereigns on the floor in bits there. The officer, you're making a large mistake. Do you know who I am? This is my lockup.
What's all this then?
That is a list of Arthur Daly's securities. Or isn't reading part of the entrance exam for the police college these days?
Now,
What you doing?
you're coming quietly or am I going to have to call an ambulance?
You can't do this to me. Do you know, I'm Arthur Daly. Do you hear?
I see we're a boxing fan.
Oh, my God. I'm a dead man.
You'll never guess who Coleman's just brought in.
Well, if they know I'm here, where are they?
They'll be here soon enough.
Diabolical liberty. It's a gross infringement of my constitutional rights. This is Northwest 10, you know, not some gulag.
One phone call, that's your constitutional right, and you've made that, so less of a lip.
Have you any idea how hard they'll come down on you when this is all sorted out? You'll be wearing a helmet till you're 70.
Nah, don't tell me he's had an accident.
Ah. I'm Detective Sergeant Morley. This is Detective Constable Park. And your name is?
Mr. Morley, straighten this comedian out and let me get back to the real world, will you?
Is this the person you found breaking and entering the warehouse?
Caught red-handed, sir.
Mr. Morley, please.
Name?
Look, if this is your idea of a joke, it's in very poor taste and is in grave danger of incurring my wrath.
Sir,
Not now, Constable.
it's urgent, sir. There's a reported burglary at Bleasley Street. Kowloon dried goods.
He's also on the cards. I will have to face a very irate Earl indoors, wanting a plausible SP on my birthday remembering duties.
Sorry I asked.
You will be. You're minding the lock-up after you've dropped me off. I'll get Ron to relieve you in the morning.
He's supposed to be wiring in that gear all morning.
Not before time, either. Well, that reminds me, while I was down the station, I heard Kowloons have been turned over. Serves them right, they're turning their noses up.
What?
I said serves them right.
No. Turned over? You mean broken into?
Is this your higher education coming to the fore?
You heard him say that Kowloons have been burgled. They actually said Kowloons.
Look, I just told you.
The list. He's got the list of places that need wiring.
What?
The one you gave him. A list of sitting ducks. Unprotected sitting ducks. But you are sure about the name?
What?
The second name on the list, you're 100% sure, yeah?
Yeah. L&M, crash repairs, Mosley Street. Yeah, I think. Yeah, no, I'm certain.
If you had your list, we'd be certain. Look, Arthur, I may be wrong. But if it was him at Kowloon's, you don't have to be Crockett and Tubbs to suss out that he's working his way down that list.
Crockett and who?
You just mind a shop. Come on, Arthur, we ain't got all night.
All right.
Any joy?
Clean as a whistle. Very neat and tidy, very professional.
What about the safe?
Untouched. Nothing seems to be missing at all. It's weird. Bang goes another red dot.
Oh, I don't know. I like their videos on the violence side, these Orientals, don't they? Blokes leaping about in the air, kicking each other's teeth out to exaggerated sound effects. Fiendishly clever when it comes to the technical side, aren't they? This is obviously a combined television and video unit.
No, I don't think it is, Sarge.
Must be. How else do they play the tapes?
Something clearly is missing, then.
This is a Daily resident speaking.
Arthur, it's me, Imran.
Imran, my son. Oh,
Easy, Sid. Sit, boy. Sorry about that, Arthur. He thought you were going to attack me. It's just that he's trained to go for unidentified Caucasians. No offence, eh?
Oh, no, none taken, Sid. Imran, I'm not fully conversant with the going rates for dog rental.
Oh, forget it, Arthur. I'll be dining out in this for a year.
Oh, no, Imran, I'd rather you didn't put it about, if you don't mind. I mean, it's not everyone that understands that when you're trying to push back the frontiers of technical science to its nadir, that the odd nose-up may occur. I mean, even the great Leonardo da Milo was not averse to going back to basics from time to time. He has been fair, hasn't he?
Serves me right?
I could have told you it was Arthur Daly, but you'd have taken no notice.
I know I'm the laughing stock.
This is going to put your career back, what, about a fortnight? We're still taking odds that you're going to be governor here by Christmas.
$80 notes, and that's not even solid vinyl. Oh! Down, boy. Down, Sid. In your own time, but down. Oh! Don't do that! Oh, Sid, I didn't know it was you. No, Sid, that was quite uncalled for. I'm sorry, Sid. I'm sorry!
Kowloons. Was broken into tonight. Kowloons. I've seen the name somewhere. Hellfire. How far's Mosley Street?
Sydney.
Tell me about it, Ray.
Oh, God, Ray, I thought you was the filth.
Not your lucky day, is it? I don't believe you. I really don't. Arthur gives you a totally undeserved chance in life. I mean, he went to the wall for you. What do you do with it, eh? And for what? A lousy video recorder? It's pathetic. What priceless artifacts have you gleaned from this place, eh? Couldn't leave it alone for one night, could you?
Well, it's not my fault, eh?
Yeah, funnily enough, you're probably right. Arthur should have known better. Put it back.
Well, shouldn't we leave it here? I mean, we should get out of here sharpish.
I said, put it back.
Kill that lad. How am I supposed to see to put it back on his bike?
Well, well, well. 2 for the price of 1, eh, Ken?
It pays to shop around.
Give us a drink, pal. Give us a drink. This your car?
Yeah.
Capitalist pig. God, I hate capitalists. I'll drink your drink, mind you. Just don't expect me to like you. That's all, pal.
Well, when I say it's my car, I mean it's my employers who employs me.
You're an employee?
Yeah.
Driver. I'm sorry, pal. Really, I am. Hey, what's your name?
Arthur.
Arthur. Yeah. I like that. Yeah. Have a drink, Arthur.
Well, good morning, Mr. Daly. Mr. Morley, I am prepared, out of misplaced faith in the good intentions of Coco de Clownier, to put his first unwarranted abusal of human rights down to youthful enthusiasm. But twice in one night. This constitutes serious police harassment in my book.
Mine too.
Really?
Oh, really? You see, Constable Corman's first collar could be construed as a mite optimistic. But his second one, Daly, is entirely down to me. Now, I assume that you're not going to deny any knowledge of a certain Raymond Daly.
Well, no. No, we do have a sort of tenuous connection through the sanctity of the marriage vows. Yeah, what's all this about, Mr. Morley?
Nor of one Ronald Frederick Waters.
Who?
Oh, Ron the burglar, as he's better known.
Oh, Ron, yeah. Yeah, with you, yeah. Yeah, I'm acquainted with him vaguely.
He works for you, Daly.
On a probationary basis, agreed.
Yeah, well, since he's on probation, that does seem rather apt, don't you think?
Now, look, you're going to tell me what this is all about, or what?
The facts are these, Daly. Your employee, Waters, who has more form than a page 3 girl, plus your nephew, by accident of birth, young Raymond, are copped in flagranti with this. The Solid Panic Mark IV video recording unit. The property, now don't you dare question this. The property of one Mr. Fong of the Kowloon Dry Goods Company. On top of this, they're both picked up at the second venue on your hit list. Now, I'm sure there's going to be a perfectly reasonable explanation for all this, knowing you. I know it's going to be good. I just can barely wait to hear it from your own lips.
Yeah, well, I would be the first to admit that after superficial inspection of the circumstances, that it is conceivable that an impetuous, suspicious custodian of the law might jump to certain conclusions.
Call me impetuous. Call me suspicious. But don't ever call me thick.
I wouldn't dream of it, Mr. Morley. No. I think what we've got here is a misunderstanding. A perfectly understandable misunderstanding.
Don't give me that, David.
No. What you have done here, Mr. Morley, is to assume that because Mr. Walters has done more stir than your average Magimix, that he was of necessity on the premises for a nefarious purpose.
Well, it did cross my mind.
Of course it did, Mr. Morley, of course it did. And I, for one, as a prompt payer of my poll tax, would be the first to ask serious questions if it was not so. Oh, I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, what was Mr. Waters doing with Mr. Fong's personal video equipment in his possession? And the answer is a simple one, Mr. Morley. He was doing what we in the trade call a feasibility check. He was checking the compatibility of Mr. Fong's gear with the surveillance equipment that Daily Security were installing on his premises in the absence of adequate protection from the police department.
Oh, come on, what, 3 o'clock in the morning?
He's a perfectionist, Mr. Morley. Now, look, this may come as a revelation to you, but your average criminal does not go blundering through attic windows in broad daylight. It is a nocturnal occupation. Mr. Waters was simply checking things out in situ, as it were.
In situ, yeah. Yeah, I see. Very good, very good. Tell me, Daly, enlighten me a little further. Why were both Waters and Daly Jr. apprehended clambering through the window at L&M Crash Repairs under cover of dark?
A very good question, Mr. Morley. You are definitely the Magnus Magnusson of the Met. Now, let me ask you a question. Would you say that young Ray was an average sort of bloke.
What's this leading to?
An ordinary lad.
Go on.
You would, yeah, right. Now, would you not also agree that Ron is an extraordinary security expert? Yes? Yes. Right, so it is necessary for him to have a colleague who can guess the route that an ordinary, average criminal would take to break in. Hence Ray's essential participation in the exercise.
It's ridiculous. He's got a point, Detective Sergeant. How else would you account for them being found at L&M empty-handed?
A video recorder? You jeopardised a lifelong dedication for a bottom-of-the-range video recorder. No, Ron, no, you have betrayed a trust.
Well, no, Arthur, but it's just my karma's all the cock. I mean, childhood of dripping on toast is bound to surface in the long run.
I am not talking about your penchant for thievery, Ron. I refer to the fact that due to your staggering incompetence in the electrical department, I'm a near 3-foot shortfall on the security front.
Oh, fix it, Arthur. Just needs a little minor surgery is all.
You need me any more, Arthur, only I'm knackered.
Oh, are you, Raymond? No, you run along. After all, I've only spent one half of a particularly auspicious occasion acting as a night watchman, and the other half extricating you from more porridge than a Scotsman's adult breakfasts.
I said I was sorry, Arthur.
Fat lot of help, that is.
I'll see you later, then.
You got the remote?
Yeah, it's in the office.
Ready when you are?
OK, Ron, I'm ready.
Say, what did I tell you? Little minor surgery.
Yeah, Ron, you were
Right.
right.
Take her up.
Here we go.
Go on, take her up.
Ron, I'm having a problem.
Relax, Arthur. Find a hitch.
Ron, you misunderstand. I'm having a serious problem.
Oh, my God!